Here from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you always need to bring your best in terms of dress wear.
Ooh, Ed, I got the really good stuff on today. I spent a lot of money in the stores, probably more than I should have. But you know what? Let's focus on the game.
The credit card bill is on its way. So is the start of this one. The Charlotte Hornets begin the game with the basketball. To Batum. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Nick Batum. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Danny Green to James. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Good. Off a spin.
Nasty. You better remember his number and not let that happen again.
Across the timeline comes James. Lead is 2. Down low for Kuzma. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Charlotte basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Takes stock of the floor. 4-3. That's not his range. It's no good. LeBron into the front court. Leads 4. LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
James into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. James can't connect.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To James. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Can't connect. Kuzma to James. Cody Zeller swats it. Hornets at the controls of this one. Rozier's shot no good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Nick Batum. 1 quarter down. The Lakers have the lead. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Rozier with it. 10-4 is the score. To Batum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen to Kyle Kuzma. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record? Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Knocks it down off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
James to Davis. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Margins 8. Here comes the screen. Monk sizing up Cousins. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's James controlling the offense. Danny Green to James. Working it outside. Sizing up the defense. Danny Green to James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Here's James for 2. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Nick Batum. Navigates through traffic but can't finish. Davis. Down low boogie. To Kyle Kuzma. Rebound taken by the Hornets. Rozier into the front court. Now down 6. Here comes the screen. The drive right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
LeBron James. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Has a chance. Doesn't get the bounce.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit it.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Lakers at the controls right now. Here comes the screen. probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Runner here won't go down. Unconventional to say the least. It's no good. Anthony Davis lets it go. Anthony Davis. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot. Desperation shot here from half court. First half comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The Lakers were the dominant team in that first half, without question. And they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Hornets did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Charlotte Hornets,
Game track. Field goals.
the Hornets didn't make the best use of their shots in the first half. If they want to be competitive in this game, they need to find better looks. Most of their bricks were laid in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
The chosen one has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
Nicholas Batum didn't have any impact on the scoreboard in the opening half. There's just no way to avoid getting called out when you miss every single shot you take. He hasn't been able to get anything to drop. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
LeBron James with the rock. To Davis, down low. Anthony Davis. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Batum, defended by Cousins. Deep left corner. Has a look. It's Cousins with the rebound. Knocked loose. That ball's out of bounds off the Hornets, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Danny Green. Davis. Anthony Davis. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
To Batum. It's LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles, they have it. James, they go down to Davis. Rebound pulled in by Charlotte. Rozier with it. His guys down 11. Down low to Williams. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Danny Green. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guys down by 9. To Nick Batum. Nothing going here on that drive. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
LBJ with it. To Davis. From the painted area, won't go down. Batum. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Across the timeline comes James. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Rozier into the front court. His team down 9. Here comes the screen. And a throwdown. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Curling inside. Kuzma to James. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Davis. Hornets snare the rebound. They'll let one fly from half court. Third quarter comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead. Hornets with the first possessions here in the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Shot from the lane won't go. Cousins, great look and vision. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. First try at the line, no good. Off the mark, 0 for 2 at the line. Rozier with it, 9-point margin to Batum. Another chance. Oh, he had it. LBJ has it. Oh, you've got to get that one to go. Monk against Cousins. To Rozier. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Danny Green to James. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw try, off the mark.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier, trailing by 11. Knocked loose. Cody Zeller sizing up Cousins. And the rebound comes down to Green.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Rozier into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. To Nick Batum. Here's a chance from long range. The Frenchman with the 3. Tough shot that time.
That's one of those plays when you go against somebody and you say, okay, I've been watching you. Now, let me do your move and actually show you how it's done.
To James. To Davis. Trying to cash in. Anthony Davis. 4 out of 7. Now a timeout from the Hornets coach. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. to Batum. Rozier. James clears the rebound. Los Angeles has the basketball. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Charlotte Hornets did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. The Hornets got their point scoring from these guys on screen.
Game track. Assists.
The Hornets had a lot of trouble working as a team defensively, giving up the kind of assists that happen from poor communication. LeBron James was the one making the playmaking possible, dealing out some great passes.
Player of.
The chosen one could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.